The role that the nonprofits play in our country is more important than ever before. More important than ever before. I've learned over the past 25 years, 9/11, BP, GM, One Fund Boston, Newtown, Connecticut, Aurora, Colorado, I've learned two important lessons among many. Never, ever underestimate the charitable impulse of the American people. People didn't fully appreciate the role of the Robin Hood Foundation, the Twin Towers Fund, the United Way, the American Red Cross, other private charities that coordinated and supplemented what they were doing with the work of the 9/11 Fund. It's a very interesting thing that I've learned. You know, I'm introduced as somebody who deals with compensation in times of tragedy. You know, I roll in, I do my job, I distribute funds, and I roll out. Done. None of these programs that I work on, none of them would work in providing what is really necessary if it wasn't for these private charities and private nonprofit institutions around this country that make it work. That make it work, and too often don't receive the credit. When you offer to meet with any victim or family member who lost a loved one, you offer to meet with them one-on-one to discuss anything that's on their mind. The emotion, the horrific, chilling nature of the tragedy gives rise, when you meet privately with victims, despite all the generosity, despite the philanthropic spirit, despite the sense of community, it really avails you nothing when you meet one-on-one with a mother or a father who lost a son at the World Trade Center, or somebody who lost a son because of a GM defective ignition switch, somebody who was attending Virginia Tech and never survived the shootings in that classroom. Today, you're more important than ever. 50 years ago, when a fair-haired son of Massachusetts was president, John F. Kennedy, John F. Kennedy preached the importance of the public interest, of government, of serving the public interest, of public service. He told the nation that there is no role you can play as a citizen more important and more valuable than public service. In any way you take it, there are myriad ways to perform public service, direct, indirect. But it is so critical, and government is so critical in playing a basic role in advancing the social and health and welfare of the American people. I salute all of you for laboring in the vineyard, usually very much out of the public eye. But I gotta tell you, without you and what you're trying to accomplish and the challenges that you're overcoming, this America would not be as great a place to live as it ought to be. And so I thank you all.